Hi guys, it's Joanna. It has been a while since I posted a video, a long while, I know. I have just been kind of crazy busy, basically since adopting the puppy. Work also got super busy, and then my world just kind of went kaboom and videos just got pushed to the back. I mean, honestly, I don't know how people with children, families, and full-time jobs manage to post YouTube videos, because it is seriously demanding to do all of that and then come back and use your free time to make videos. No offense, making videos is a lot of fun, don't get me wrong, but sometimes just sitting down on the couch and watching TV and not thinking about anything is a lot of fun too, you know? So anyway, I am just gonna be doing a little get ready with me here, sharing with you some of my favorite things from the last 6 months, give or take. And let's get into it. The Sulwhasoo First Care Activating Serum. This is great. I don't know why I haven't used it in a while, but actually right now my skin is super dry because I just came back from Montana where I was skiing and my face got like a lot of windburn and also the air in a heated cabin is really dry. So this is great. And while that's drying, let me tell you about this sweater. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I've been absolutely crazy about the sweater. I wear the sweater in, I think in the last 2 pictures I posted of myself. Granted, I don't post pictures of myself very frequently, but in the last 2, I believe I am wearing this sweater. And this is the oversized alpaca sweater from Everlane. And it has absolutely been my go-to sweater this winter. I just love it. A few reasons why I love it. First and foremost, super soft. This material, it is just, it's like a little like stuffed animal teddy bear hug. The specific composition is 60% alpaca, and then it has like 10% wool, 30% nylon to just kind of, you know, make it more robust. This is, I mean, it's as soft as cashmere, if not softer, honestly, than a lot of the cashmere that you can get from a lot of the you know, lower cost retailers like Everlane or whatever. This sweater is $95 and it is seriously, like, I think for the money, this is the way better than any cashmere sweater that I've ever owned. So the second thing about this sweater is I just absolutely love the cut, and this is not going to be for everyone. I have this in a medium. It is an oversized style, but let me just show you what it looks like. So a few things that you can see from this. It is definitely oversized. The thing I really love about it is that the sleeves are voluminous, yet they don't look like they're eating you alive. Similarly, the body of this sweater is voluminous. Most sweaters I find really like to kind of hug closer to the body, whereas this one is really truly an oversized fit, and it just kind of hangs on you and it doesn't make you feel like you have to stop eating the Christmas buffet dinner because your stomach is going to explode. This one doesn't matter because it is a loose oversized fit, and therefore go ahead and continue eating all of the ham. So yes, that is why I just think the sweater is awesome. Like the fit, the softness, the price point. I would get this sweater in every single color, except that I'm trying to be more like Marie Kondoing my life and stuff, so blah. The next thing that I've been using, just because I've run out of what I was using was the CeraVe, I believe, the CeraVe AM. So I ran out of that. It's fine. I don't really recommend getting the CeraVe AM. Stick to the PM, do a separate sunscreen, blah, blah, blah. Okay, but I have been using the No. 7 Protect and Perfect Intense. And this is a jar moisturizer that also comes with some SPF. So this is SPF 30. I think it's still best to do a separate moisturizer and sunscreen, but this one, I don't hate it. There you go. But as you can see, I'm also not putting on that much of it, whereas with sunscreen, you really want to be putting on that almost 1/4 teaspoon amount per my previous videos about how much sunscreen you should be using. So I'm just gonna let this dry a little bit. You can see it's a nice kind of smooth, nice shine. I don't know. It feels like a shine that's gonna like absorb into the skin and dull a bit. Whereas the CeraVe AM, I still have a little bit in here, this one and other sunscreen combo products that I've used feel a little bit more greasy, that sit on top of the skin. This number 7 one just feels like it's absorbed a little bit more, and the shine feels, I don't know, a kind of nice looking, I think. So that is that, but I'm going to give this a minute to dry and then we'll put on some actual sunscreen. These 2-in-1 products are great though if you are feeling really lazy and you know that you're not really going to be in the sun that much, so you don't need a huge ton of protection. You know, that's great. Just roll with one of these 2-in-1s and call it a day. Before I put on some more sunscreen, actually, because my skin, as I mentioned, has been super dry, I will top it up with some of this First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Berry Air Cream. This is like their regular First Aid Beauty cream, but it is like, I mean, it has the same effect, except that this texture is this like whipped, it feels like a whipped like egg white or something. It is super fun. So I'm just gonna put some around my poor lower half of my face. Yeah, I mean, First Aid Beauty products, you really cannot go wrong. I think their Ultra Repair Cream, I mean, it's in my travel bag all the time. It's such a great cream. This one is great too, but it's really expensive. It's more for the fun, unique texture of it. I don't think if you don't want to spend the extra money, you don't need to get this. Just stick with the regular Ultra Repair Cream, which, you can get in handy travel sizes. If you want to really save money, get the big jar, but I always have this in my travel bag, and therefore I have it in the handy travel size. Alright, I think we're ready for some extra sunscreen. I will be using the Coats Flawless Complexion. I've reviewed a bunch of these Coats sunscreens in a previous video. I'll link to that below. This is a nice sunscreen. It is slightly tinted. And if you like the Ulta MD but don't like how it pills sometimes, this is a good alternative. This one I have not noticed pilling. On my neck and my ears, I'm just going to use some of this GRWM, the last bit I have in this jar here. I am planning to be outside a bit today with the doggo, because that's what we do now, just go to the dog park. So I do want to protect my extremities. Okay, face is dry enough. Next up, let's start with the light makeup. I'm going to be using some Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer. It's another moisturizer, and it has sunscreen, and it has tint. It's just all of those things, but this one, I mean, it's a great, like, really lightweight moisturizer slash foundation slash sunscreen that does a nice job of, oops, oh gosh, it's getting all over my hair now. This is why I need to tie my hair back, but it does a really nice job of covering that. See how it's like just gone? If I didn't have any of these blemishes, I would just stick with a, like the Coats sunscreen, which is already tinted lightly. But because I have the blemishes, a little bit of extra coverage is good to have while all those dark spots are healing up. And I'm just putting this on the parts of my face that require a little extra help, because the rest of my skin, the upper half of my skin, is totally fine, and therefore I do not want the extra makeup. Okay, and also it's in my hair, so that's lovely. This is such a professional video, you guys. So professional. Okay, let me put on just a little bit of powder. Speaking of powder, I have also been using these Real Techniques, like the very basic Real Techniques brushes set. I mean, honestly guys, these brushes, they're fantastic. They are really inexpensive. These were sent to me, but they are really inexpensive. I've purchased the base foundation set previously in the past. This one is, I don't know what this set is called. I think it's also like one of their new basic sets, but this is what it comes with. I don't really use the fan brush. I don't really, go crazy with the highlighter, but I do love this little brush. And honestly, if I compare this to like a really fancy Wayne Goss brush, I mean, yes, of course, the Wayne Goss brush is going to be way, way, way softer. But to be quite honest with you, the way that I put on makeup, and I assume the way that most people put on makeup if you're not some kind of professional person, is pretty basic. And therefore, this basic brush does the job. And it's great to travel with. You don't care if you have it kind of all like bent out of shape in your bag because like whatever, it was less than $10 and it works brilliantly. This is also a sculpting brush. I don't, you know, I'm not huge on this kind of sculpting thing, but let's give it a try. Let's give it a try so you can see, of course, with my, whatever this is, Kevin Aucoin contour palette. I just absolutely love this thing. Whoa! How do you like that? I think it's great. I mean, right? It's just, I mean, it's such an easy brush to use. All these brushes are so easy to use. Again, you don't care if you travel with them. Perfect. I just think there's no need, truthfully, there's no need to spend like a lot of money on brushes when you have such great quality, inexpensive synthetic brushes readily available to you. So yeah, big fan of these Real Techniques brushes. Speaking of contouring, let me just do my nose. That's the one thing, as you guys know, that I do really like to do. Alright, that's that. Next, we'll just do my eyebrows with the Anastasia Dip Brow. For value, this Dip Brow little pot is so great. I've had this, I mean, I know this is, you know, expires in 6 months actually, but honestly, I've been using this for 2 years. It's fine. And it's just fantastic. It lasts forever. It works great, has really good staying power. The only thing, of course, is that it's not super fast and easy to travel with or put on when you're in a rush. So I do like to use pencils for that, and I have, as you know, used several different pencils in the past. But today, is that even? I can't really tell. That's always the trick, is like, are your eyebrows even? Probably not. It looks a little bit like this side could come down just a hair. Okay, hopefully my eyebrows are even enough. Again, sisters, not twins. Great. I'll just put on a little bit of blush. Still have been using this little Burt's Bees All Aglow highlighter slash cream blush. I like the little shine it gives you, very natural looking, and also the nice rosy color. And then I'll just do a little bit of mascara. First, just with the Sills Booster. I'm not bothering with curling my lashes. This is a very quick, casual day. Alright, there we go. Let me just put on a little bit of lip gloss slash lip balm. Alright, that is it. That is my super simple, super basic, natural makeup for just your casual day, taking the dog to the park and going to Costco. So no need to go crazy with the look here, but yeah, that's what I wanted to kind of show you. One more thing before I go is another kind of favorite of mine, another Everlane product. Everlane has been really on point lately, I have to say. But it is this Everlane leather zip pouch. Super, super basic, just one compartment, inexpensive at $65. And honestly, the quality of this pouch is on par with any of the luxury brand pouches that I have. And who doesn't want another pouch? I feel like pouches are just so great for, you know, keeping your stuff organized in your giant oversized bags. But anyhow, so let me tell you why I really like this pouch. First of all, you know, price point, perfect, really inexpensive, great as a gift. It comes in this really nice little box, so if you wanted to give this as a gift, it would be perfect. Love this color. It has a few different colors that it comes in. This orange color and this lavender color were my favorite. I just think, you know, I wouldn't necessarily get a purse in this color. I'm not quite that bold, but as a fun little small accessory within a purse, or just to, you know, kind of carry on its own, I think this is so great. And look, it like perfectly complements my blue sweater. Nice complementary colors, orange and blue. Okay, so anyway, more on this patch. It is a textured leather. Love the zipper. It is super smooth, metal zipper, nice quality. The only thing I wish it had were like a little wrist strap somewhere so that you could wear it as a wristlet or more easily as like a clutch. So inside here though, it is a pretty sizable little clutch. I've got my tiny little wallet. You already heard Siri on the phone there. And then, oh yeah, I have this hand, whatever, bacterial stuff since I was traveling with this bag recently. A little bit of lipstick. Oh, speaking of which, I should put this on. This is great. This is that black lipstick that really just blends in beautifully with your skin. From, this is the Givenchy, what is this called? Givenchy Rouge Interdit Vinyl. This is a great lipstick. And that's it. I think this pouch is great. If you're looking for another little pouch, I mean, truthfully, I didn't need another pouch. I probably have a lot of pouches that I could use, but for a leather pouch, I think this is really great. It does, obviously my orange one gets dirty, but you can easily wipe that off. I have a little bit of schmutz on my orange one right now. Excellent quality. I am, like I said, I've been really impressed with the Everlane stuff lately. So this sweater, this pouch, they also had a puffer jacket that I wore a ton of over the winter, but I'm not going to share that with you because we're already entering spring. But if you were looking for a really thick coat, their puffer jacket was on point. Anyway, that is it. Hope you guys have a lovely weekend. Enjoy this video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.